Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for
We're glad to be here.
Yes, yeah.
All right, Jolene, you were here last week. You told us about, of course, the big gala evening that is taking place on the 22nd of September. But I just want to hear from you. Are you ready to choose your Miss, Mr. and Mrs. Justice for this year?
I'm very ready. I've been working through the work that they've been doing this year, and I'm really ready for the gala, and I think our judges is also going to be very delighted to see what they've done.
All right, let's introduce my finalists here. Let's start with the gentleman. He's the only one here. Mohammed, tell us a bit about yourself and why you decided to take part in such a pageant.
My name is Mohammed Vaitelingam. I'm currently an actor, producer, director. The reason I took part in such a worthy and prestigious pageant is it's a pageant that's got to do with eradicating crime in our beautiful country, moreover to educate learners on character informal education and teach them moral values, and hoping that these young minds will absorb something and carry it forward to their families and friends, what we have taught them at schools.
Regina, hello.
Hi, how are you?
We're good, thank you. Tell us a bit about you and why you decided to participate.
Okay, I am Regina Magolo, and then I am an educator, actually a resigned educator, the founder of Learners and Education Board, the director of Regional Training and Projects, and then I have decided to enter this pageant because it's of a good cause. I always wanted to teach at a larger scale, you know, and though I studied science, but I wanted to teach about morality and encourage learners, and then from school to school. So this Justice Pageant has given me that opportunity, that platform, and so far the work that I have done, I really feel proud of myself, and I still want to do more, trust me.
You know, we can't wait till the 22nd to see this work that she's gloating about. Henriette, tell us a bit about yourself. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me. Well, I'm working for Leandra Real Estate. We're working on the West Rand for a real estate company. I've decided to do this because it's not your normal beauty pageant. It's not your hair and makeup and the crown and the sash. So it's really being part of the community and going out and work with children and our youth of today and work with them to show them morality and just to reinforce our morality status for South Africa.
Yoli, let's talk to us about some of the projects that they were actually tasked with in terms of what they should embark in for them to be chosen as a finalist.
Yes. So what happened was that they had to visit 15 schools during this year, and there was an informal character program that they had to present at the schools and engage with the children, and then challenge the kids to engage with them through artworks depicting moral values, through compost heaps and creating gardens and so forth. And the contestants and the finalists had to encourage these schools to participate. And the finalists that you will see on our website and the 3 here is the finalists who succeeded in getting the children to be involved in this moral revolution that we are starting.
Mohammed, let's talk to you about some of the projects that you actually embarked on. What did you get up to?
The projects that I embarked on was the beautiful artworks from the children depicting the moral values like respect, responsibility, care, honesty. We had 24 moral values where we taught the children 10, and they had to choose one moral value and depict example like respect. And the schools that I've been to, the feedback that I've got, the teachers and the principals were very delighted because through the Justice Pageant and this project, there's much more respect in the schools. Learners are respecting their teachers. They're actually respecting more their parents, and the theft and everything that was going on in the schools have stopped.
Regina, you were saying that, you can't wait to do more work. Just tell us a bit about what exactly you did in terms of this project.
Okay, in terms of this project, I've been to 15 schools. Actually, I've done the whole circuit of Moza West. I've been encouraging, teaching about morality to all the schools in Moza circuit. Actually, so it was great. I mean, teaching learners about how to conduct themselves, encouraging them to be loyal to their books and stuff like that. It was really a nice journey. And then I've also done some of the competitions of spelling bee, just to encourage them to love their education. As much as they respect others, they must also respect their lives and the future that they're going to get for themselves. So it was amazing.
What did you do?
Well, I have incorporated like a super girl in my theme and in my speech. And so every time I start my speech, I do the whole like super girl pose and wait for the theme song and everything, just to engage with the children and our youth on their level, just to show them that you don't have to have superpowers or anything like that to be super. I mean, just to respect each other, respect our cultures, the way we are living, our different ways that we live, just to show them that you can be super by just doing your moral values.
Jolene, talk to us about the different categories. I see you brought us 3 finalists here. We've got a Miss, we've got a Mrs. and a Mr. Take us through that.
That's right. So we have a Miss competition, and that is for ladies from 18 to 26. And in the Mrs. category, it's 27 and over. With the male category, the Mr. category, it's anyone from 18 and up. That's how it works.
And how the prizes, we are so interested in knowing. What are they going to win?
Yes, so this morning I discussed the prizes already on Morning Live, but there's lots of incredible prizes, including holidays, but more importantly, there's an educational course on photography. There's for the winners, they receive a diamond piece, a piece made with diamonds, which is still a surprise. But that piece is sponsored by Marisan, Executive Diamonds and Jewelry. But there's some incredible prizes up for grabs.
All right. Well, let's start from Mohammed. Mohammed, tell us, what can people expect to see when they come through to the Hilton on the 22nd of October?
People that comes through to the Hilton on the 22nd of October is going to see a pageant that is worth attending. This is the pageant that is so different from other pageants, and it's something that South Africa really needed. It's something that people in the parliament and through this pageant, they can actually become better in terms of being more moral, in terms of being more respectful, and to be more responsible in their endeavors.
Regina?
Okay, from this pageant, obviously we'll be slaying.
Besides your gorgeous dresses, yes.
Yes, and then we'll be also debating, I mean, hearing how young people think, and then how they want to encourage other people to conduct themselves well or build our country. That will be awesome. It is an event that is worth attending. You really need to know how people think, how people love their country. I mean, we have gone out there, given ourselves to encourage people. So please come and join us, and then, yeah, see us slay and educate.
The slay part just has to fit in there. Henriette, a very quick one. I mean, do you think you have what it takes to be the next role model that South Africa so desperately needs?
Yes, of course. I think of myself really as a girl down to earth from the West Rand. I grew up in Standerton, where no, there were not high heels and things like that. So it's really
no
just
slaying.
Nothing. It's really just to show people that we are all ordinary, and by doing doing our moral values, that this makes us super. And definitely someone down to earth, like all 15 of our semi-finalists or finalists, just to show that we're all down to earth, and I think one of us will definitely we'll do the job.
Absolutely. Jolene, your closing remarks, where can people get those very important tickets and the time and the venue once again?
Great. So it's at CompuTicket, and it's at the Hilton Sandton, and it's this Saturday, the 22nd of October. So rush, get those tickets. We only have limited tickets available, but it's a show that's never been done before. We are going to showcase history there, and don't miss it.
All right. Well, there you have it, Miss Jolene Leeuwner-Marirtz. And she was joined by the rest of the finalists for the Justice Pageant. It is taking place on the 22nd of October at the Hilton here in Johannesburg. Go out there, get those tickets. They are available at CompuTickets. We're going to take a quick